Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. So on this big morning, of course, this is the first Monday of the month of Shravana. It is a holy month, of course, but actually we are midst the roar and the ruin of Corona. Anyway, this is the first Monday of Shravana, month of Shravana. So on this great day, on this great occasion, we are going to discuss a great topic, that is on the supramental process of action. The topic of discussion for this morning is the supramental process of action, the formula given by Mother to Pranabda. Ashram, you know Pranab Bhattacharya, it is better known as Pranabda. So this process was, of course, it was provided by the Mother to Pranabda, almost 8 steps. The process is entire 8 steps that was given, which was provided by the Mother to Pranabdas. That's what we are going to discuss, of course, in Mother and Sri Aurobindo's writing in detail. First of all, we will see what really that steps were, and afterwards we will go in detail, of course, Mother and Sri Aurobindo, almost what Sri Aurobindo is putting on that line. Today we are going to discuss in brief. So the topic of discussion for this morning is the supramental process of action, formula given by Mother. So first one we are going to discuss, of course, this is remain absolutely quiet in all parts of your being. That is the number one Mother course. Mother has given the formula. Remain absolutely quiet in all the parts of your being. Let me first read it out, then I will go in detail, of course, maybe in brief, but in course of our discussion we will go for the next step. Second one, the formula is aspire and call. That is the second formula. Third, you will get a response when you aspire and when you give a call. First, you have to remain absolutely quiet. After remaining quiet, the second step is aspire and call. Third, you will get a response from above. That response will come. Fourth, place your problem before it and wait peacefully. When this response is coming, when this force light is coming, you keep your problem before it and wait peacefully. Number 5, the direction will come from above. When the response is coming, then the direction will come what really you want to be, you want to do, and you want to become like this. And the number 6, when this response is coming, direction is coming, receive the current, it is coming in current, and the implement it through your mind, life, and body, in all the parts of being mind, life, and body. Again, number 7, there should be no likes and dislikes or preferences. It is universally, you have to accept it, that is what the thing you have to do. You must not have any preferences, likes and dislikes. Number 8, the last one, help will come naturally. If you are willing, if you have decided, if you are carrying out that track, then help will come. The right man will come, the right resource will come, the right material will come, the right action will take place. Again, these are the condition, and Pranabda concludes here. Note, absolute surrender. What is the prerequisite? What is the initial requirement? Absolute surrender. No personal reaction. Second. Number 3, no personal preferences, and later it is quoted. Absolute detachment and have no fear whatsoever. So these are the things it is actually required. And you know, we are living in the midst of this supramental functioning. We are breathing, in each breath we are taking the supramental, of course we are breathing with the supramental air. And Pranabda, of course, tried many times, and what is his observation as per his experimentation, tried many times and obtained wonderful results. What is there, he has written in his own remarks. Anyway, these are the 8 points we are going to discuss, of course, in brief, one after one. Number 1 is remain peace, remain absolutely quiet. That is what the requirement, absolutely quiet, that is the requirement of the time. and in all parts of your being, mind, life, mentally, vitally, physically, and outwardly, superficial, outer mind, vital, outer physical, and also inside. So remain quiet. What is this quietness? That's your in the course. A quiet mind and quiet vital are the first conditions for the success in sadhana. For to get success in sadhana, two things are needed. A quiet mind and quiet vital are the first conditions for the success in sadhana. Second, it needs a quiet mind to know the divine will, to know what is the divine will and what is against it. Mother has quoted, Sri Aurobindo has quoted, of course, purity in mind and prominency in psychic. These are the two things. Mind must be pure. Second, the psychic must be prominent. These are the major requirement conditions for the for knowing what is the divine will and what is against it. Again, only in the quiet mind and being can the supramental truth build its true creation. A whole the way that quiet mind and the being, through these two, and only the supramental truth can build its creation. Again, we'll go for the second condition. That second requirement will aspire and call. So aspire, we know, when somebody stops aspiring, he begins to die. That is what the requirement we know. Then of course we are going to go in details. What is that aspiration? Sri Aurobindo calls it aspire and call. All sincere aspiration has its effect. In the first steps here in the course, all sincere aspiration has its effect. If you are not constant in your aspiration, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't know. It is not. It will be a constant, consistent, ceaseless. If you are not constant in aspiration, the nature will sink back again into the old lower ways from where it has proceeded so far. This world lower ways it has to, the nature will sink down. Aspire intensely but without impatience. Impatience must not be there. There is no need of words in aspiration. It can be expressed or unexpressed of the words. Many times words may not be necessary also for the aspiration, may be or may not be. The immensity of aspiration, mother quotes, the immensity of aspiration brings the immensity of experience, and with the repeated intensity of experience, there comes the change. So, aspiration is a big factor here. Again, on the second point, there is a mother has, mother has explained, of course, call. What is that call? So every time we call, we pray. We know all sincere prayers are granted. Each call is answered like this. According to the nature and the circumstances, the call will come. Nature and the circumstances, according to the nature and circumstances, the call will come. And again, the call, why once decisive stands. Call once decisive, it stands. The thing that one has to has been born into cannot eventually be stifled. The call of God is imperative. The call of God is imperative and can be weighed against the other consideration. So you feel the call first. You don't, or you don't. That is not the thing. If you feel the call, if you forgot, you can know that is different. You will fall without calculating or continuing with the risk. Naturally, you will calculate. You will never calculate. You will never count the risk, asking whether it is you are fit or not. Because you have got the call means, unless otherwise, if you are not that much fit or that much efficient, the call will never come. Or even if it is coming, you can respond. If it is come, it is you have responded. You have heard the call. You go without any calculation. Number three. You will get respond from above. You know, there is always a room for you at the top. So when there is action, there is a reaction. So each call is answered, the response will come. Maybe as per the mother, God's feel men are too slow to take the response. Like this, men feel gods are too slow to give the reply. But nature, a higher consciousness feels everything is as usual. So call is there, you have to wait. Number four, we have to wait peacefully. Then actually, when this peace is concerned, we are talking about the term peace. Oh, peace, calm and manifest. What is that peace really? Still in the course peace with very peace, calm, manifest. Peace is the required condition. Peace is the base condition. Like this. What really this peace? How it affects? Peace is the very basis of all the siddhi in the yoga. You have to place peace in the entire cells and the nerves and the brains and the tissues of the tissue. peace must be ours, but not the peace of empty or devastated nature. It must be the entirety of peace. And again, the basis of peace and calm is the true progress and realization can come. It is only on the basis of peace, how, when, however, how much, and the peace and calm that the true progress and realization can come. Again, in the peace you can bear however love and ananda comes, however strength comes, however whatever knowledge. The thing is that four things are coming. One is love, another, then strength and knowledge. So if there is peace in the entire being, in the entire cell, nerves, and this thing, so naturally you will be stable and you can bear the load. Again, the next point we have seen, the direction will come from above. That will be the guidance, of course, that we know. So, when we are in the proper track, that call is there, we have responded like this, everything is done, then naturally there will be the guidance. So, guidance means this is light is there in the power is there around you, a light that leads, a power that aids, that guidance is there. So from the find the guide secret within you, not from the outer source or outer phenomenon criteria, because the guide is there secret within you and housed in an earthly body. So that we have to always he will always show the way to the, and he will point to the track for the path, the destiny. The divine guidance works best when the psychic is open and in front. That is the requirement. Since not then we have known when the psychic being is in front and of course it is prominent and open. One can't wisely guide with which he is entirely out of sympathy. So guide must be sympathetic, that is what the requirement. The divine guide within is not offended by our revolt. Many times we revolt, but the thing is that the divine guide within is not offended. Second, nor discouraged by the want of faith or repelled by our weakness. He is firm. He is actually that much determined and nothing touches him. He has the entire love of the mother and entire patience of the teacher. Just imagine the divine guide, how he must be. Again, there again comes the point that is actually receptivity. Here we'll take the few lines from the mother. Receptivity is the capacity of admitting and retaining the divine workings. A capacity of admitting and retaining the divine workings that is received and implement it. When you receive it, that must be implemented through your mind, life, and body. Again, that receptivity, it is called, because we know Mother has quoted, a drop of practice is better than theory of ocean of theories and advices and good resolution. It is with the widening of consciousness and the one pointedness of the aspiration that the receptivity increases. So that receptivity must be there. Naturally, it is there with the receptivity, with the widening of consciousness. Naturally, something will be done that originally we need to implement it properly. Unless otherwise it is coming, we are having, but we are not able to implement. That is a criteria. That is a hindrance. Only his time is getting wasted up. Then mother course here, there should be no likes and dislikes and no preferences. It must not be there likes and dislikes, no proportional preferences, because everything, all the preferences, everything, whatever you choose, that is for the best of us. That's the idea. Divine, whatever he is doing, that is the best for us. Divine knows better than us, and his wisdom is far greater than us. That's what we must not have the likes and dislikes and preferences. Again, help will come. There is no doubt of it. Help will come. Definitely, the divine help is there. It will help. It will come, and it will be helpful. And we have to wait. That help. The help is there, even if it seems to be withdrawn. Help man, but not pauperize them in their energy. That they must not be ciphered, parasited. Only those who sympathize can help. To be eager to help others draws away from the inner work. So it is there. The problem of danger of helping others is the danger of taking their load upon it. That is the criteria. Anyway, these are the conditions Mother has quoted, advised. The present resources will come, material come, right action will come, right man will come, right help will come. So surrender and